Welcome back to Geneforge. Yeah. Oh, you found me. We're exploring for the... Cheers, Bob. Cheers, Bob. Exploring for the servile outpost here. Cheers, not Bob. Bloody hell. Good. At least someone's not incompetent. Just shoot between the trees instead. Oh! Who now? Get him! Get him! What were you protecting so well? A silver ring. That's about it, really. I wonder how many things I've missed hidden by trees, obscured by the brush. Welcome, Shaper. Oh, this is a small servile outpost. There are several of the creations here, all well armed. You don't have to worry about them giving you trouble, though. They're clearly in awe of you. Ah, one or two of them look like they're in danger of dropping their weapons and passing out. The guard near you says, "A Shaper! We had not heard. Welcome, welcome. Our commander is Doge. Doge. Dogie. I don't know. Doge." She points to the west. Oh, it's a she. "I am sure he would love to meet you and help you. You shouldn't go that way, though." She points to the east. "There are a few rogues down there. They would probably annoy you. We will destroy them very soon, we promise." Or I will, actually, I reckon, yeah. Should speak with Doge. Oh. Talking to an NPC makes people leave your party. What does this sign say? Beware rogues. No, I'd rather not beware them. I will be aware of them. Hello? Who wants to die? Anyone? Yep. I see you, little buddy. We've got you. We've got you. Oh, I see you there. You can't hide from me. Wah! I don't remember what game that is from that creatures make that noise in. Oh. Oh, just out of range. And this one is miles out of range, so you know. Oh, now you're blocking Bob. Don't do that, he gets very angry. And probably sits on you with his fat, icy velociraptor arse. Right, anyway, where were we? Looting some insignificant mortals, that's all. The usual. Oh, a shield, yum. I wonder what they were using that for. Oh! Terror! One of the most useless spells in the game. I don't know, I've never used it. Because I'd rather not have the enemies running away from me. I want to kill them. You know. Murder is preferable to letting them escape. You miss out on experience. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Oh, there's still more though, don't worry. Oh. Oh! Bro! Hell, forget warning me about the rogues down here. You should have warned me about the useless canister, not to get me hopes up. I don't know, it might have its uses. Like if there's too many enemies and you want some of them to bugger off so you can deal with them later when you've thinned the herd a bit, I guess. But I'd rather not have to go chasing them down. I'd rather just use days instead, which I haven't got yet, so where the hell is that? That's usually such an early game thing that you get, I thought. Sort of, anyway. Anything useful in there? Some hidden item? No. Sometimes you gotta take initiative and think of this kind of stuff. This game likes to hide stuff from you, like the crescent stone. It just looks like a normal stone, so you better bloody well think to have a look at it. Most enemies don't drop stones when they die, so, you know, it's a bit suspicious. examine that shit. Ugh, don't. Find out what species it's from. Give it a good old whiff. Oh, yum. To the Healy pools. Not taking a whiff of poop. Yacht yum. Yacht yum. Not particularly exciting though, is it? Dina? A dinosaur I found. Get out of the way, Fatty Bob. Are you Fatty? No, you're Frosty again. I keep blaming Fatty because he's the one who's supposed to be fat and in the way, but he's just not. Frosty thinks he can get away with it. So you don't mind if I steal all this, do you? No? Good. This server must be in charge of this settlement's pitiful remaining supplies. Yeah, pitiful. I'd certainly say so now. Throw some plates at your enemies. Her pouches are full of thorns and other goods, and she is repairing some javelins. She is in awe of you as much as the others, but she also looks very nervous. I am Dina. Welcome, Shaper. You honour us with your presence. What do you do here? I am in charge of the supplies, scavenging, repairing, giving them out. I must make sure we are armed enough to withstand the onslaughts. The onslaughts are gone as long as I'm about. You don't need this stuff, that's why I've taken it. I'm in need of supplies. Can I have some of your goods? She looks down at the ground. This is clearly what she was afraid you would ask. Still, she stays true to her nature and her beliefs. Of course, Shaper, take all you want. Anything we have is yours. I need more than that. No, I don't. It's alright, I'm fine now. Thank you, Shaper. Do you need any help? She looks shocked. Shaper, I was born to assist your kind. I could never ask for any help. That doesn't seem fair to you. You're in danger. I should help you if I can. This Shaper tries to be kind, but I know my true place. Please do not try to steer me from the true path. Fucking, I want some experience. Dina keeps working on the javelins as she talks to you. She doesn't say much though. She is still nervous. Do you need any help? No. No. Whatever. What if I do take what she has? Of course, Shaper. She removes several packs of thorns and 2 pods from her belt pouches and gives them to you. She looks horribly upset as she does so. The outpost must be very low on supplies. Are you sure you don't have anything else you could be giving me? Of course, Shaper. She fishes several tiny gems from the bottom of one of her pouches and hands them to you. This is really all we have. I hope our sacrifice pleases you. She would not look more upset and unhappy if you had stabbed her. Ah, cheers. No, though. Even though there seems to be no consequences for that, but whatever. Look at all this stuff that is mine. Ah, yum. Right, here we go. Doge. You meet the leader of this tiny outpost. Like all of the servals here, he looks like he has been enduring almost constant action for months. He looks like he's on the edge of exhaustion. When you approach, though, he leaps smartly to attention. He clearly doesn't want to look weak or incapable in front of a Shaper. He says, "Greetings, we are greatly honoured. We had never dreamed that one of your kind would ever visit us." Interesting, you must have been out of contact with the servals to the west. I am a Mayor Doge. I am from the village of Pental. We have been trying to guard the roads here at the order of my commander. I put us all at your service. Had you not yet heard that I have arrived here? Well, I had started to hear the rumours months ago. How long have I been here? I heard more of them more recently, about the Shaper who came to Kazk. What? Wait, what? There's a Shaper, huh? But I had dismissed them. I had never dreamed of actually meeting you. Oh, or is it just assuming that I've already been to Kazk? God. Odd, you haven't been on this island for months. Oh, well, there you go. What else did you hear? He thinks, I don't want to tell you anything false. I don't want to waste your time with rumours, especially rumours about you. I met one servile, though. He was fleeing Kazk. He was scared of what was happening there. Uh-oh. He said that the takers were looking for something called the Geneforge. Oh, so there's a Shaper here who already knows about it, huh? It scared him, so he left. Interesting. What happened to him? Oh, he died. We found his body. He got caught by an artiller not far from west from here. Did I find him already? Don't know. Probably. I have another question. Did I read all this? Yes, I did. Tell me about your outpost. It's a horrible thing. No, a humble thing. Humble, of course it would be. Everything is. It used to be one of your people's things. We don't know what it was for. We don't know where it came from. I've never seen anything like this on Earth. There was an essence pool. There still is. We have been feeding it. We think it is still alive. Maintaining essence pools is one of the jobs usually given to serviles, so it's probably still alright. Well, what are your orders? We're trying to keep the road clear. Those are our orders. Now though, all we really do is try to stay alive. We get attacked all the time. What is near this area? I already know. We're closest to Kazk. That is to the northeast. You should be careful there though. They are takers. They hate the Shapers. Probably not the one who's been there. God. They may not dare attack you. Then again, they might. They did not used to be completely mad, but that has changed. What made them change? I do not know. The changes only came a few months ago. They became more hostile. Rogues started to appear everywhere. Everything went mad. Suppose I wanted to sneak into Kazk. How could I do it? I have never been asked before. Let me think. The northern approach is farmland. The serviles up there seem more sane. They are also more armed though. If you think you can convince them not to attack you, approach from that direction. Yeah, probably. I'm going to approach from every direction eventually. The wilder serviles live in the ruins south of Kazk. They are less well armed, but they are also quite mad. You are much more likely to fight if you go in that direction. Yeah, well, can you assist me? I could use supplies. Duna's in charge of our supplies. I'm sure she would be honoured to help you. And upset. Mikkel wants to know how you're doing, by the way. You have met Mikkel. Please tell him we are doing badly. We are low on food and supplies. We are attacked constantly. Half of us are dead. Please get him to help us. He would listen to your shape of wisdom. I will do just that, my good friend. Let's go do that right now, shall we? Oh! As you start to leave the outpost, you hear loud roaring. It echoes through the woods. Suddenly there are lots of creatures out there, and they are active. The serviles around you immediately spring into action. They shout, "Attack! Attack!" They grab their weapons and move to meet the onslaught. A minute passes. There aren't any rogues in sight, and the roaring soon ends. You start to wonder if they're just being paranoid. Hang on. Are we all gathered? Let's get together. Save it a little bit. I haven't saved it properly in this whole session, I don't think. What was that all about, huh? What's going on? Oh, no, they're not being paranoid. That's alright, I've got this. Oh, look. What is that? A battle alpha. Right, I've learned how to make those, haven't I? Get slowed, yo. Like a dodo. Oh, he's a toughie, isn't he? Is he? Not really, no. Not really, no. What a ho. Oh. That was enough to use up my APO. That's alright, he's dead next turn. Frosty Bob, can you reach him? Oh, never mind. Oh. Look at him. Muscle Man! God, what a Chad. Is that it? Oh. I was about to try and rearrange my forces just a little bit. Ugh. Alright guys, just keep me around, you might as well. Now that is an army, if I ever did see one. So is this though, unfortunately. Are we done? Oh, they're moving. Oh, you are victorious. The attack has ended. Should we go talk to them, see if we can get some experience for helping? Do you get attacked like that often? Yes, we do, but most attacks are not as bad as that. As bad as that? We bad-worded the battle creature. No, I did. That was a major triumph. It was leading to lead the other rogues. Without it, we should be able to defend ourselves much better now. Ah, well there you go then, don't ya? Right place at the right time. Yep. Okay, let's get out of here for real now. Go tell Mikael Blade while we remember where he is. Because I do. For once. Who is this back here? It's me. Who has seen who? Have a good vlishing. A vlishing good time. Good job they didn't see me instead of this lot. That's a rock there. Can I have it? Where am I? I don't want it. Oi, Mikael Blade. That's a very silly name, but I've got some info for yous. Have I even looked in that room yet? I don't think I have. Shall I do that? I don't know, man. Maybe. Oh, God, so slow. Are you here? You usually are. There you are. I've spoken with Doge. Mikael looks concerned, but only for a moment. These are indeed troubling and threatening times, but now that you're here, I am sure that we have nothing to fear. I feel that I have taken up enough of your time. I know you have more pressing matters elsewhere. Before you go, though, I feel I should give you some aid in return for what you have given us. He hands you a pair of gloves. We found these during a raid to the north. I believe that they are very high quality, but they burn when we put them on. We cannot wear them. Perhaps they can help you. Are they Shaper gauntlets? Thank you again for your help, Shaper. We owe all we have to you. I wish to learn more of the threats around you. Have I already done that? I think so. Yum, too high level to get experience. They are Shaper gauntlets. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I just don't want to be carrying around the mechanics gauntlets, so I don't know, 6 points of armour, probably not a huge difference, considering a Shaper like me is supposed to die in one hit, kind of. Right, hang on, yeah. Let me go in here. He'll probably open it if I help them, but in fact I probably will end up joining the Obeyers properly. Although apparently you're supposed to be able to join all of them if you like do things right or something, but just in case I don't, I might join the Obeyers first. But I just kinda wanna know, it only needs 4. Blood, Gov. Blood. Apparently that's what I'm saying today, not Blimey Gov anymore, it's Blood Gov now. Before I do. Okay. Just making sure I didn't have anything to tell him. Can I get an unlock upgrade? What have we got? What have we got? Something rather hot. This book contains many notes on battle techniques, wisdom accumulated by generations of serviles here over the last century or two. Since serviles are not usually trained to fight, they had to figure it all out on their own, and they wrote what they learned down here. Though it is the knowledge of serviles, your relative lack of combat training makes what they have learned very interesting. You read what they have written here carefully and with interest. Your melee weapon skill has improved. Wow. This book is Rydel's journal. Who was Rydel? Right, the guy out there. He has led the serviles here for almost 20 years, and he has kept a careful journal of his actions, filling page after page in tiny, neat script. Rydel is quite focused, clever, and ruthless. You read of his years of work undermining the efforts of Vakiri and Kazg, and playing the two settlements against each other. What twat! His determination to crush all serviles who question the Shapers is total. One entry from not long before you landed on Sucia Isle catches your eye. God, they're not just loyal, they're fanatics. Why do they leave us here? Why do they test us so? Why won't they return? My people suffer, and I suffer. Year after year, death after death, Natalie has lost her bonded, and she asked me why the Shapers allowed her pain. What am I to say? I will follow them and do their will, whatever it is, until I die. But alone here, I can dare to wish. What? I wish a Shaper would come here and tell me I did well. You didn't. Maybe you did. Dealing with the artifacts on this island has severely taxed the intelligence of the Serviles. They needed to use the things the Shapers left behind to survive, but they had little idea how the things worked. Since you, to be honest, don't know much about the items here yourself, the things they have learned about everything from locks to traps to mines is very useful to you. Mechanic skill. Yum, I guess. Not really necessary because I've got more living tools than I'll probably ever need, but still, every little is juicy. What we got? Robe, bronze sword, carnelian gloves. What the excuse-moi is that? Battle magic, mental magic. Eh? I don't know. I don't know. Battle magic, I mean, I use unlock and firebolt. 3 energy missiles. Can I do these? I don't think I can yet, can I? Battle magic isn't high enough. Has to be 5. Oh, I've got Sierra, at least I can do that. Perhaps I will. Well, I guess it was worth it. I mean, it was only 3 living tools, so yeah, obviously. You didn't see anything, alright? Bye. Probably would have opened it eventually. Maybe, I don't know actually. Didn't really get anything back there that seemed like a reward, but whatevs. Right. Let me just do some stuff and then I'll see you somewhere. Okay, where shall we go? Shall we get started on Kazk? Yeah, I guess so. It's gotta be done. Gotta be done. Kazk, here we are. Very evil looking here, isn't it? Wait. Kazk Ruins, is this not the main town? This must have been the largest settlement on Sucia Island, but it was still settled by Shapers. Oh, when it was still settled. But it is a far larger town than you had imagined you would find here. Far too large to be part of any normal research facility. The buildings, however, have crumbled into ruin. The process was not entirely natural. The structures have been thoroughly looted and defaced by serviles. A crumbled statue nearby testifies to their handiwork. Probably graffitied all over a Shaper. Put a penis on his forehead. The dirt around Kazk is dry and barren. You doubt it was always this way. You suspect that something has affected it since the Shapers abandoned the island. Probably the Takers. Fudged up the land so they can be all evil and dead and edgy. As you walk further in, you start to feel nervous. You can hear servile patrols nearby, and for some reason you doubt that your reception will be friendly. Right, I was kind of planning to go from the north, wasn't I? Oh, hi. Patrol leader. An armed and savage servile walks up to you. In its eyes you don't see the slightest sign of obedience or sanity. It is covered with scars, and its robes are torn and filthy. From the looks of things, it blames all of its problems on you, personally. It points its weapon at you and says, "Now, Shaper, we take vengeance. You are bad-worded." Just say it, Slane. You dare threaten me? Right. Wait, no, I haven't come to help you, actually. Sorry for intruding on your land. Are we going now? No, you must pay. You die now. Yeah, sure. Oh. Okay. Hasn't got much health. Just more than I expected. Ugh. Finish that guy first. Don't know what he's capable of. Do your worst. Oh wait, you didn't get a chance. Oh, another one. Whatever, man. I'm not getting experience still. Bloody Helsinki. Perhaps when I eventually go north more, I will not kill everything in one hit. I don't anyway, but as in hopefully things will be a bit tougher up north and I'll get experience again. I mean, I did it to myself by going through the claw bug places. You know, I did it specifically because it was giving me good experience at the time. So now I'm over leveled because of it. I have myself to blame. I think I remember struggling a slight bit with this area as a guardian. This obelisk has been defaced. Defecated. Huh? Yeah, okay. It's a charged bob. You get more glowy enemies in later games and it usually means bad news. But we'll get to that in like a couple years or something probably. If I'm still going by then, I'm kind of considering stopping lately. No! I know you never know when I might have to though. Never know when I might have to. But we'll see. I don't want to stop. I wonder if it's worth having multiple Vlish. Maybe you can stack the effects of the slow. Who else has seen me? I ain't seeing anyone. Right, go on then, get a free turn so I can see where you are. Over there. 1 damage! Elephant. B. No. 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 Bob, do it. Finish him off. Oh! They are getting the Guardian experience. When one comes up against this army, if it dares miss an attack, well, it's basically fudged next turn. Oh, yum. Didn't do a very good job getting rid of those, did they? That blasphemous shaper nonsense. Everyone's in the way, as usual, even though they're actually not. Oh. Get slowed, Sonny Jim. Get acided, Sonny Jim. Get even more acided. Acetone. Isotope. I don't know what any of these words are. Sierra. That didn't seem to do any more damage than usual, but oh well. Maybe it did. Hopefully that doesn't use essence actually, now that I think about it. Been defaced. Anything in here at all? Oh, perf! Whatever that was, I couldn't see it. Bloody hell. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Oh, I saw movement. No, I didn't. Apparently. Can that open? I want whatever's in there. Oh. There are mines there. I went through the mines. Yeah, I see that one there. Wait, do I? No, it's just not there. Right, how am I going to go in there then, huh? There's stuff and everything. Can I send a worm in to blow it all up? No. A mighty shame, I would say. Maybe we can find a rod around here somewhere. A Nimrod. Oh, what the hell? Who was that? Were there mines down here as well? Wait, what? No, they are still there. What a strange experience that was. Hello? Come on then. A whole back alleyway full of dodgy nonsense. Trapped beyond belief. Right, well, we're going to have to explore the rest of these ruins next time, aren't we? Should be a bunch of interesting stuff around here if they haven't destroyed everything. If this was an old Shaper town or whatever the hell it said it was, maybe there'll be a canister or two that they didn't get to. Hopefully. Bye, thanks for watching.